$48.9 thousand with only one single product tested in 60 days. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Arie, and in this one, I want to analyze one of my current winning products. Of course, if you've been around for a while, you know which one I'm talking about. The fishing rod that I have been testing for Trend Cove for about 2 months now. It's been going strong. And I want to analyze exactly why this product has been such a success. So as I mentioned, this product has been going strong for 2 whole months. And the crazy thing about it is that this product in particular was the first product that I ever tested for the store. So a lot of people ask me, Arie, like, how do you get these products? How do you know it's gonna be a winner? And that's pretty much exactly what I'm gonna be going over in this video today. So make sure that you stay all the way through till the end, and make sure that if you do get value, you subscribe to the family. The family is growing extremely fast, and I couldn't be happier about it. It's very exciting. But anyways, guys, let's not waste any time. I'm gonna hop into my computer here and talk about these things. Let's go. Alright guys, we're in my computer. Now I do want to mention real briefly again that this video is very value packed, so please make sure that you stay all the way through the end. Try to keep yourself engaged here because the value I'm about to drop is insane. But let's hop right into it. So of course the product is this fishing rod. You guys have seen it before. I've talked about it in previous videos, and also as a side note, please don't test it, okay? I want to show you this. I want you to learn from this, but I don't want you to copy me step by step. That's gonna be... You're not gonna learn anything. It's only gonna negatively affect everybody. I still think my data is gonna win over yours, but obviously I just rather avoid any inconvenience. So please don't test it, but nevertheless, I'm still gonna make this video. So why exactly was this product so successful? And now, it basically to me comes down to 3 factors. So obviously, where you choose your product from does matter a little bit, but for the most part, it doesn't. There's these 3 things that are gonna matter the most. You know, you could use Shopify, Amazon, Thief.co, any sort of product research method, and you could still find products using these 3 key factors that are likely to be successful. Now, of course, there is a certain amount of luck involved, but let me just get right into this. So the first thing I want to mention here is, of course, that this was the first product tested on this store. No other products have been tested except for one, but it pretty much crashed and burned because our ad account got turned off here in May 20th roughly. As you can see, when the store took a huge dip, that's because our ad account got turned off. So everything got turned off, all of our ads, and of course nothing was the same after that. But we're starting to climb back up. We're trying to revive the fishing rod a little bit, and we're also going to introduce some more products. So that should help it come back up. But as you can see, 47,000 in sales, and this was in June 4th. Right now it's at 50,000, so a little bit over that, which is great. I mean, only one product, 50,000, first product tested on the store. It's very impressive and very cool. Now, of course, like I said, there is a certain amount of luck involved, but let me just go right into the first reason why this product was a solid winner for us. Now, of course, it's because it was an old winner. I remember seeing this product about 1.5 years ago, or maybe just 1 year ago, and my partner and I, Tyler, we thought about testing it, but we never did for some reason. And maybe it was a sign, maybe it was meant to be, because maybe at the time it was somewhat saturated, maybe a lot more people were testing it. But when I, put this product on the Trend Cove store, I realized, well, this product isn't really being tested anymore. I haven't seen this product around in a long time, at least 6 months or 5 months. So that really told me something. That told me, okay, well, that product was kind of left behind, but honestly, this product is really sweet, and since it's not being tested right now, I still think with my strategy, I could go in there and pretty much still advertise the product effectively, especially since, Tyler and I are very good at presenting the product to the right people, I guess, and presenting it in a way that's gonna sell. Now, like I said, old products do still work. Anybody who says otherwise is wrong. But obviously there are old products that also don't work. It's not like it's a win-win, like every old product is gonna work. And that's what you guys have to understand. Nothing is just straight gonna work on every single thing across many different products. I mean, yes, old products work, but I still test new products. Okay, I still test new products every once in a while, but I do typically like to stick to the products that are a little bit older and a little bit older and not tested right now, but also have sold a lot in the past, because that tells me that it's a product that has, you know, a wow factor, or just something that makes it sell really well. And I think personally, I have the skills at this moment to pretty much go in there and steal the all of those customers that that person had gotten, especially if they're not testing the product anymore. But anyways, like I said, make sure it's not being tested currently. That's gonna be a big one. How you can do that is simply by going on Facebook and looking up your product, typing in some keywords, and it should pop up all of the videos of the product, and just look at the dates. Look at when they were started, and that should pretty much tell you exactly what you need to know. So that's the first reason. Now the second reason, of course, which is a little bit obvious, but not really, and a lot of you guys kind of lack in this, and it has functionality. Now this goes right along with what I call a wow factor. You know, a wow factor is gonna be something that really makes it stand out and really makes somebody wanna buy it on an impulse. And functionality is a great way to create a wow factor, because of course, the pocket fishing rod solves a major issue, which is the fact that when you go fish, you have to take all of your gear. Now, of course, like a very, very passionate fisherman does not care about having to have his gear in his truck or whatever. But for the average person that likes fishing, this is a very, very convenient product. So it can be marketed very effectively. And that's part of the reason why I said, in order, when you're testing old products, you have to be creative and find ways to market your product effectively. So please, like I said, do not test this product. I can't stress that enough. It's just gonna be inconvenient for both of us. I'm still gonna win overall. Just please don't. I know a lot of you guys like to do that, and you know, it's a little bit lazy. I totally understand. Obviously, this is all based on copying other people, but not really. You have to copy and make it better. But anyways, that's a whole nother issue. We've already kind of gotten in trouble because a lot of people had tested it in the while I was testing it with some of the videos. So that's why I really have to stress this. But yeah, so it can be marketed very effectively whenever it has functionality. So make sure you find a product that solves an issue, or that at the very least is like shocking, or like you know, produces some sort of emotion, a wow factor. That's actually gonna help a ton, and that's the second reason why this product was such a good winner. It solved a huge issue, and it's extremely convenient. So very easy to market. Now the last reason is, of course, one of the most important in my opinion, which is seasonality. And this is something that not a lot of people talk about, because when people think of seasonality, they think summer, and then they think bikinis. And that is just so narrow-minded, guys. Like, you have to think outside the box. What else is popular in the summer? Don't think about the generic things, guys. Obviously, bikinis are gonna be trending. And in fact, I think I only know one or two very successful dropshippers that have been able to pull off a bikini store very successfully and profitably, and you know who you are. But for the rest, it's pretty much not gonna go anywhere. I mean, obviously once the summer is over, you're done, and then you don't have a back end set up. So I just wouldn't recommend you sell bikinis, guys. Try to get creative. Seasonality is extremely important, but you have to be creative. You know, think outside the box. Think other things that are popular in the season, such as, you know, grilling, like I said, fishing, hiking, camping. These are all things that you probably are not testing because you're stuck on the classics. And I mean, those are pretty generic too, but even just like sports, outdoors, like fitness a little bit even, you know, just try to think of things that are a little bit more outside of the box. Now, as you can see right here, this is a Google Trends chart. So Google Trends, guys, is a very, very useful tool. And this is why I said, you know, seasonality is one of the most important. Right here, it's extremely high up in search volume right now, like in the June, May, and it trends upwards at this time. So it's probably gonna peak in mid-July, early August. But obviously, then I'm still gonna keep testing it if it's still successful. There's no reason why you should stop a product if it's not making you money, or I mean, if it's making you money. But as you can see, it's extremely trending right now. Fishing poles are very, very hot, and this is why I tested it as well. I knew this. I looked this up on Google Trends, and these are the things that you'll be able to find out when you look up on Google Trends a product. Now, like I said, guys, it's all of these factors combined that made this product successful. It's not this factor alone. And this is why I said, you know, and this is why I think bikinis are not a good way to go at this point, because even though, yes, it's the perfect season, that's the only thing that it is right now. You know, it's all the same bikinis being tested essentially by all across many different stores at this same time, you know, at this moment, and there's not really much of a wow factor involved. So it's gonna be really hard to make it a solid like winner, you know. Whereas with a product like this, there's a wow factor. It has, you know, it's perfect for the season. And of course, like I said, it was an old winner. It was tested very, very thoroughly in the past, but it hadn't been tested for a very long time. So I came back, I rode the wave, and now I'm profitable. And that is exactly how you need to think of how you need to look at your products when you're doing product research. And this is, like I said, exactly why it does not matter where you're doing your product research, because you just have to find products that fit within these categories. Now, don't base your decision off of just one of these things, but of course you can. At the end of the day, it really is a little bit random, you know, like sometimes, I mean, I've had products that I did not expect to take off that have been some of my biggest winners. I mean, I always give this example to my coaching students, but one of our biggest winners on our main store, which is like, it has generated over $200,000 alone. That product was one product that I was always hesitant. I was like, no, I don't know if we should test this. You know, to my partner Tyler, I was always like, I don't know, man, like this product, like it's probably not gonna it's probably not gonna do good. We're probably gonna have to end up cutting it anyways. Like maybe we should just cut it now. And look at where it's at now. So this is, you know, there is a certain bit of luck and just kind of randomness when it comes to it. So at the end of the day, the most important thing is that you just go out there and test. And yeah, this is why Facebook ads require money to start with, because you don't really know if it's gonna take off. But using these metrics, you should be able to get a good idea of whether or not this is a solid product. So combine this with some of my Facebook strategies that I've talked about on YouTube, and you pretty much got a recipe for success right there. So guys, I know this video was very value packed. It was kind of dense in information. I talked about a lot of different things. So make sure that if you didn't quite get something, you go back, rewind this, watch it over 3 times if you need to, in order to really understand what I look for when I try to find products. So hopefully you got a lot of value out of this, and if you did get a lot of value, I would love it if you could subscribe to the channel, join the family. We are growing so quickly, and honestly, I feel like the more we grow, the closer and closer we get, the bigger of a community we're able to build together, and you know, the more success stories that we're gonna see here popping up very soon. But that is it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment if you enjoyed it, and also make sure if you're in New York, you go to the e-convention event. I'm gonna be speaking there. Other 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs are gonna be speaking there. We're all gonna be talking about, you know, methods of scaling your business to the 6 and 7 figures. Of course, I'm gonna be talking about dropshipping in particular and e-commerce, Facebook ads in general. I'm gonna put together a really, really solid presentation and extreme amount of value. So make sure that you go, and also for the networking opportunities, you know, get your tickets below. If you're hesitant about it, message me on Instagram. I'll give you a little bit of an incentive. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.